No, this is not good, people. This is so not good. Me cannot believe it. Me can't believe it. God believe me. No, me understand, say boy. No, me understand where the bad mind are come from.
Welcome back to another video. This is Lady Be Unstoppable. In this video, Dr. Love will be talking about Lady Saw as well as Spice. But this was before Spice responded to Lady Saw. It is very interesting, guys. Please watch it till the end. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. Drop a like if you have not yet done so. Subscribe if you are new so you won't miss any of the videos.
Lady Saw used to use this word, and the Christians used to tell Lady Saw things, and Lady Saw never want to listen and so forth. The only reason why Lady Saw becomes who she is because when Jacob Pre accident, Lady Saw know exactly what happened when she went to Jacob Pre funeral, and she know exactly why she baptized. It never had nothing to do with Spice, it never had nothing to do with nobody. Jacob Pre was running Europe. Jacob Pre was the next #1 artist, right? And because of who she was, and she was a threat to a lot of them, and she was a threat to Lady Saw know what time it is. The problem with Lady Saw have worked over the years and make her look money and whatever it is. You understand? But Lady Saw reached to a point in her life where all of the wickedness what she do in her life, it start to play up on her right in the church and the signs of whatever it is. Lady Saw went and baptized that day, the next day or whatever it is, because she know what she see and she know what she have done. Now, check this out now. Lady Saw in a church and Lady Saw broke and pauperized. Because when Lady Saw come out of dancer, Lady Saw was spending a lot of money. Right? Lady Saw have her house, a nice house she have and so forth. Lady Saw was spending a lot of money in her obia. I said it. She was spending a lot of money in her obia, a lot of money in her witchcraft. Lady Saw was spending a lot of money to keep herself in a dancer. She was doing that. Take it from me, because I know some of the other man, I know what time it is. Now check this out I know. Lady Saw they know, in the church people them now embrace Lady Saw. Lady Saw up on Facebook and she a preaching and do her thing, and the bills are pack up on her. She realized that certain things now work and whatever it is. That's why Lady Saw turn around and come off and Spice them and start talk about them to stop do this and what them a do them now do. Lady Saw, if Spice was in a dance hall, and do all these things in a dance hall, you was in dance hall doing it because you was the mama of it. You was the root of all of it. Let's be honest and let's be real. You was the root of all of it. I'm black that person now. No, me black then later on. You was the root of all of that, Lady Saw. The amount of money John give you from day by day and whatever. You know from over King Jammeh. You know that John wasn't gonna make you be in the wife that you want to be from day one. Okay, I understand that people go through things and whatever it is, right? But now you don't know. Find yourself and go pick up Christianity. Are you gonna pick up Christianity, you know? Because of bad things, you know. You want and go pick up. Nobody never push you in a church, right? You know, say, let me tell you something. There's a pastor that go to church and people that baptize in a church. When you go and baptize in a church, you have to remember this, Lady Saw. God never give a man more than he can bear. You can't lay down in your house and I pray to God every day and say, God, I want a job, and think that God I go put a job in your hand like that. You have to go there, go and look it. Ask and it shall be given, knock and it shall be open. No, you give up dance hall and don't know where the next dollar was going to come from, Lady Saw. You don't know where the next dollar come from to pay your bills. Right? You do not know how you would have paid this and remember when JPS they cut off your light, you never have the money to pay the light, you know. Remember, say, I beg people money, and a people send you the money for pay. When you never have no light, and if you were still in a dance hall or run a business, you would have money to pay your bills. I understand that people go through things. You never have money to do certain things till JPS come to your yard and cut off your light until you have to beg little money to pay it. Let's be honest. No, we can't be a hypocrite. Because if you know, say, you that becomes a child of God, right? You would have make sure, say, your finance would have been good. Because when you go into the church, you know, say, offering plate. Your money are going to offering plate, Lady Saw. You know, say, you have to pay your dues in a church. You know, you have to do all of these things. You know, say, people now book for shows. And Lady Saw, you want to come back in a dance hall because you're broke right now. You broke. Because enough of you never know say COVID was going to come and change the whole world. You broke. You are broke and you want to find a way how you can come back in a dance hall because you want Spice to come now in an argument with you. Feel if you can say rotate you. Ladies, why you just don't take the microphone and start skin out again? Let's be real. Take the microphone and start skin out again because you're up on the borderline. You're right on the borderline. If you are a child of God, there's nothing that these people doing should be interfering with you. It should be bothering you if you're a child of God, ladies, sir. When you're a child of God, you should be worrying about preaching and worrying about winning soul. Not out there trying to beat down Spice them what Spice them do. Spice is a rich dancehall artist. She becomes a rich person. She becomes a very successful person in a short period of time, right? Remember, say you never really make it like that in a lady, sir. You can't sit down and be hypocrite and say, boy, Spice this and Spice that. And as much as I'm not like Sensia and whatever it is. Sensia or whatever I need, she OD herself because guess what happened? So like I said, she herself front in a dance hall or whatever it is, and that now gonna make it. Spice never have to, when we look back at Spice career and where Spice come from, Spice don't have to do none of that. When you're lyrically bad, you're lyrically bad. When you're talented, you're talented. You understand? Ladies, you was okay. I am not saying that you was a bad artist. People just recognize and give you the support because there was nobody to fill in that gap from Pacha days, them and lady and them days and so forth. You get a little bit exposed and it work for your mama. And people continue to support you over and over. Remember this, ladies, sir. You're going to the church, and if you look into the big church, and none of them don't recognize you. None of them don't support you because they remember you as a dance hall. Push around in a dance. They remember say you used to walk around and skip and carry on. If him left on a my sitting fault and all of that and rate and what you was doing in dance hall, ladies, it was degrading. It was degrading. And not the fact that it's degrading. In a time like this, ladies, sir, a good man that would have picked you up and married you and make you being a wife, you still have the track record of a bad track record. Even though you got into the church, mama, because you have created the demon and the vampire that you are. You created that. You understand? That is the reason why some of these females will never find a husband, will never have, okay, ladies, sir, let's put in a Miss Kitty category then. Let's just say Miss Kitty, for example. The reason why Miss Kitty now go find a man, we are going to pick her up because of her mouth and her dirty behavior and how she talk about man and how she carry on. How she brawling and loud and carry on. Miss Kitty reach as far as she ever go do her body and things like that, and it still don't even get her to where she need to be. She reach to a point where she say she go be lawyer, and as much as she should be lawyer, nobody still not hire her, no man still not want her. Everybody look past her. So that is just go to school and get a degree or whatever it is and say your court becomes a lawyer, but nobody gonna make you represent them. You feel me? I say, so when you put yourself in that category, lady sir, you are still lady sir same way. You are still a lady sir that we know of. We still see as a dancehall, what do you call it now? A dancehall gringo. We still see as a dancehall gringo in a dancehall. Right? We see you as that, lady sir. And I am not here, people I say, Dr. Love, you're talking about female. I am not putting down her. I'm just not telling the truth because at the end of the day, I'm a blogger, I can talk about her. I can say what's on my mind because that's how me see it. When lady sir, they come on Facebook and sit down on one chair with the big, you remember the big panty where she put on open up her leg? When her leg, they never look good. Do you remember that? Remember when lady said they come on and open up her leg? She did sit down on one beach one time. Open up her leg wide open and so forth like she was selling front. You remember that? Lady said we still remember you as that. At the end of the day, I always hear Vegas say something. I hear Vegas say, I take out my jacket, lady sir, because I get hot up in a year. Remember Vegas always say, lady sir, whatever it is and so. Lady sir, you need to leave the church business alone, mama. Leave the church business alone. Because let me tell you something. It's hard to come in contact with Jesus and still be the same, mama. It's hard. It's hard to come in contact with Jesus and still be the same. No for no woman find on herself in a church, go sit down, and then no look front just a scratch, you know. Nobody now go there and things like that. All kind of problem when you find yourself, you know. And then no want to turn around and blame the young people and talk, oh God, this and God that and I get in a spirit. You if you find time for you get in a spirit and for go win soul. Instead of you go up on the road and go preach and go win soul, you sit down about what Spice and sense them or do or whatever it is. Let's keep it real, mama. Let's keep it real. Then you go sing one song the other day and the song not going away. You sing a song and put out the song, don't go nowhere. Because guess what happened? You're not skinning out again. You're not opening up your front. You're not using certain word again. So the people is not going to recognize you. When you put out the song and talk, me so alright, me so alright. So alright where? So alright where, ladies? Where you so alright now? Eh? Where you say you're so alright, me so alright. Me so alright, me so alright. And then me say to myself, say the song come out and it go nowhere. In a reach from the billboard, nobody no play it because nobody no want to hear that people want to hear. If him live, I know my sitting for that people want to hear. And that them used to, mama. Them used to that farmer something there. Eh? Them want to hear, fling it up on the left side, fling it at that. Them want to hear, fling it up. Suck it up on the beat side, suck it up on the beat. And that people want to hear, mama. They don't want to hear. None of that something we are sing. They don't want to hear what Amazing Grace, how sweet that song. They don't want to hear that, mama. Them days, them not used to you as that lady, sir. So what Spice I sing now, and what Sensia sing about, and whatever it is, although Sensia go up my front. Jesus God Almighty, you know what that is a different side over there, so. God, Jesus, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I put that over there that need to be signed and sanctified over there, so. Right? But ladies, sir, let's keep it real now. I look at the girl now. The girl who me talk about now, the girl named Bad Girl, you know. Look how the girl talented. Me I show you how dancehall messed up. Look how the girl is very talented. You know, yeah, none of them. Ladies, sir, me know about the girl. When they don't come out and big up the girl and say rate it, the problem is when me find out with your ladies, sir. Here's the problem I find out with you. You know, want nobody to come out and sing about suck out and bow out and even left and a my something fault. You want you alone. You want you for left dancehall and that gap don't fill in a dancehall, mama. You know, people don't give me some badge, you know, come in and sit and talk for free. No, give me some badge, come in and see a badge I go up. Eh? I'm black that person, yeah. That drunk, yeah. I don't know who this. I'm black that drunk, yeah. Someone will get black today. Oh, you black that drunk, yeah. Oh, you black this. Black you. You talk too much. Move you up. Do you want to black this person permanently? Yes. Black that drunk permanently. Half you go. Bye. Yeah. Come on my page. Come tap on my page. You know I'm paying nothing over. You never give me a badge to make you alcohol. Free will. Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, ladies, sir, you don't want nobody come and sing certain song. You don't want nobody come and open up them front. Remember, ladies, sir, at the end of the day, you was every radio station bicycle. A lot of things you do in a dancehall, mama. Princess, thank you for the badge. A lot of things you do in a dancehall. You was skinning out in a dancehall. You was running front in a dancehall. You was doing some things in a studio in a dancehall. Right? You was that person in a dancehall. Right? You was a ghetto bicycle in a dancehall, mama. You was that. Don't because you put on the crown now and call yourself a child of God means that you are different from them. If they have you as a substitute that was in dancehall, men out in dancehall because that's who you was. Or you make it in the dancehall, ladies, you never come out and sing gospel. You sing the reggaeton song to make it. And people say, blood clot that girl body, man. Yeah, man, that's how people know you as. You never make it with money, ladies. You make it with doing things to produce and doing things to radar man and doing things to promoters and all that. That's who you was. It's just happened that, ladies, when time body and breast start to change, you already come out of dancehall. So that new millennium of what it takes to be in dancehall with some of this female, you are not in that category and you could not do that. Not saying that you was shaped bad because you're not a bad looking woman, you're not the best one, but you're not a bad looking woman. You have your little shape of what it is. God make you the way it is in a film, whatever it is. But ladies, if in a year time breast and body was so publicly a number one thing, you'd do your breast and body. You would. You would do your Lisa could do her breast and body there. I mean, I'm not against Lisa, right? Because everybody's whatever. Lisa could do her breast and body and it's still the same thing. Not change. We still see her as Lisa same way. People still look upon her, whatever it is and so forth. It doesn't make a difference what you do to yourself as an individual and so forth. You understand? Everybody can do what they want to do to themselves, but at the end of the day, people still are going to see you as whatever it is. People, every time people see Lisa, them just have her as Lisa and whatever it is. That's just the truth, right? If me a Boaz, people always have me as a Boaz. Well, I do. You understand? People, them say upon Dr. Love. It's fine. Okay, that's common assault. Okay, woman I do it, man I do it. Okay, that's fine. But at the end of the day, and so forth, I am not going to come out. Me not go baptize a 4 time me baptize. 4 time I baptize. 4 time. I'm going to church the first time me baptize. Me never get one certificate in a church. When you baptize, I get a certificate. I'm top go to church because of that. Every church me go there want to baptize. Me just baptize. But guess what? At the end of the day, I was in a church and I put in a church same way. You understand? And me think say baptize me that feel certain. Me feel the same way. But guess what? At the end of the day, ladies, me now go baptize and come and say, well, you know, you must come on Facebook and talk about sticking out your tongue as a man. Stick out your tongue if you want to. Because I was sticking out my tongue. Well, don't come on Facebook and say that, oh, no, I will not do that. My time is my time. Your time is your time. If me a bow cat and you want to be a bow cat, be a bow cat. If me a bow dog, be a bow dog. At the end of the day, everybody have them time in a life and everybody have to learn in a life. Now, if me a mirror now, and me know what it is, me can tell a man say, well, don't go that somebody, but me can't push him. He might go do what he want to do because if I was that, I was that. Me now go come and burn out a man and say, boy, you know, feed my life. Hello. You understand? And there was time me good at it and there was time I don't good at it. You understand? That's just what it is. Sometimes we fall asleep eating it, sometimes we don't. But guess at the end of the day, when we have come out and say, boy, they must say, boy, Dr. Love is a raggedy person. Come out. How could a woman chat to him? I have a lot of decent part about me that I don't know. But at the end of the day, ladies, not because you become a Christian or you want to come. Let me tell you something, mama. Put down the Bible. Because the Bible mislead a lot of you to do things in our life when it make no sense. And the Bible mislead you. Christianity is misleading you, ladies. Christianity is telling you to do some things. And while the Bible is telling you to do certain things, you are sitting there, your money is going down. You don't have any money coming out because the church not giving enough money. Because the Blair and the Christian society is not helping you. The tithes is not coming up as it need to be. So right now you broke and pauperize and you realize a corona come and if you have $110 million save, the $10 million go down. Just like Tanner Stevens, for example. Me notice these 2 artists taking this thing. Tanner Stevens come on and say, people know for this and people know for that and rate it and blah 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 blah. Let me tell you, you see midlife crisis? Midlife crisis is a hell of a thing. Midlife crisis is a hell of a thing when you go through midlife crisis. And enough of the female artists will be hypocritical. Eventually, Sensia will end up stop the way she do. Eventually, Spice will stop the way she do. Eventually, Jada Kingdom will stop what they want to do. Things change. Young people is on a different level. You can't tell them what to do and what's what. Because a long time front a rub. A long time woman I run front and I just know them I run front ladies side and that business are going for a long time. And I just know that business. And I know girls just now it get more popular. I'm giving it a sense, I'm giving head. It's the truth. And there's no disrespect to your mama, but it's the truth. Ladies, you was given to the studio if them are give front in the studio. Ladies, you was going to raid a man. And I give raid a man just like, oh, if them I do it now. Alright, look at the girl named Bad Girl Jada now, the one me talk about now. Me want check her up on stage this Saturday. The girl a DJ from a long time. Enough radio DJ don't play her song because them a beg her front and she not give the front. Them just cut away. Enough of them go to her with all different kind of conversation. And because she not flow the conversation what it is. Because that, they want to bench her over there so. Una go look and say, oh, she a go make it and oh, she a go be out there and whatever it is. And she a sing gun song and bad song long time and nobody was recognizing her. She even reached out to female artists and none of these female artists was supporting her or giving the love and support of whatever it is. She reached out to producer was not because guess what happened? She not go into the studio and she not turn back way and them and make them give her whatever it is. So because of that, she not getting the exposure that she need. When it's the sense them have to come out and skin out them front and carry on. Because if them not do that as a female artist, they are not going to get that support as they should get. If Spice never come out and do what she do, she would have never get it. Lady sir, if you never sell, for you becomes a lady sir. You never make it like that. Remember, you use every situation to make it where you are and to get that support, lady sir. So at the end of the day, why are you beating these little female artists and I tell them, say, this or that are rated? Let me tell you something. As much as, oh, no fun, no like Spice. Me go on stage TV and on stage TV and come out and go to the door. I mean, you're a particular artist say, oh, Spice, I don't like that back girl there. I hate the blood clot girl, I hate her like poison. And I me, the artist say to somebody, hate her. And when the person says Spice, let me tell you how bad it is a female. When the person says Spice, the person literally walk away because them don't want them and Spice make contact or whatever it is. And even though Spice did it, it been a lot of things Spice must say something to the person. I remember. And the person was like, what? The person don't want to chat to Spice. I don't know if the person beg Spice on front, which I think that's what happened. And Spice never get the person front. The person said, I don't like that blood clot girl, I hate her like poison. That's what the person said. And if the person said, me hate her like poison, well, make it already and make millions of dollars. Let me say, if them forget Spice, them with that Spice, I hear that out of my ears. I was there when the person said it. I was right there at on stage. And when I went to on stage that day, it was the same day I was doing on stage when they interviewed me about the whole other thing. And the whole thing, one time me and L.A. Lewis and Ninja Man Dina, the whole thing, one time me said L.A. Lewis married to Ninja Man's son Spoogie. And me they go on stage, go do the interview, and L.A. Lewis them sue me and Ninja Man. At the same time them go on stage. The same exact time I go to on stage. Right? The problem with ladies have a lot of anger and a lot of bad mind inside of her. She have a lot of envy. She have a lot of hurtful thing inside her that she blaming society for, which have nothing to do with society. Ladies, you do your time in the music already. You roll for much years like a rolling calf. Make the young people let them them food now, mama. I feel them time now. Even if you're supposed to come back in a dance, ladies, it will never happen, mama. It will never happen. They will never give you the support that you used to get. They will never embrace you because, ladies, guess what happened? That millennium, the way you used to in a moment gone. It changed forever. It changed. You cannot. And at the same time, when you was going in a church or you have a bad mind, you never come out and say, you know what happened? Let me embrace this person and help that person to be who is. You see him turn around and fight against Spice and say Spice was this and Spice was that. You see him turn around and say Spice was black and ugly and everything. You turn around and say she wasn't talented, and then you manage to say right when you come out of dance hall, it was right when Spice get her thing, and at the same time Pampete. Mama say you see him and I see her over Pampete, you know. I want to mash up Pampete career, you know. Because when Pampete was DJ and a carrier, I remember say Pampete was the next thing, you know. I want to fight against the girl and over the girl and part the girl and say all kind of things about the girl. Say her front this, her front that and all kind of whatever it is. And put the girl in a certain situation. People like you, ladies, sir. People like you make Pampete them be where them is, because Pampete them will always a great artist and a good artist. And people like you mash up the girl career. And you mash up the girl, help mash up the girl career. No, you want to turn around now, and you want to mash up Sensei their career. Me not defend Sensei them, you know. Me not defend her because she's not my artist. It's an artist who me not rate her, me not think me I go rate her. Maybe she may do a song where me not like no song what she do. I don't. I don't like none of the song that she do. But at the end of the day, you can't fight them. Me can't come out and say A, B, and C and whatever it is, because the truth is the truth. Them a do what them a do because that's what they gotta do. It's not like a male artist who go up a radio station and say, yo, play that song for me. A female going on a radio station and say, yo, play that song for me. She have to make sure that she would. She have to make sure that she can give front. She have to make sure that she can come at the studio late at night and sell her front. She have to make sure that she can give it in her car. She have to make sure say she get the right to get the right spot in the spotlight. It's the truth. That's what they gotta do as female. So what do you expect these females supposed to do? Sit down and just sit every day and get beat by these male? In the male industry and so look for the man artists them in the male industry. The male artists them have to walk and I get them, sorry for my language, people, because me know me not do them something again. The male artists, them have to work and to make it. Them have to go and scamming. Producers that take ladies side them and turn them around. I take male artists and I turn them around. Male artists have to believe in Jamaica and come into America and marry to and have to get papers to get off of this whole work permit business. Right? All these things that they have to be doing. Right? And guess what happened? I don't support none of it because you're a man. You have to stand up as a man and hold it out as a man and don't make nobody do certain things to you. Reggae music, let me tell you something. Reggae music is not what it is. Let me tell you how messed up reggae music. You know Davel was sing, right? Davel is a great artist. Great artist. You remember when Davel do Always On My Mind and all them song there? And Davel in a lane over there start doing things and nobody. Is a Rastaman artist over Davel. I help make Davel career be what it is. A Rasta artist who not glorify. Rasta artist who not glorify who's a singer. Help and over Davel, right? And make Davel be what it is. Because of these people, it's a lot of hobby and a lot of bad mind business and a lot of show aisle business. A lot of people name parchment paper in their shoes. A lot of these things make reggae music be what it is. And if ladies have come out and say she never heard somebody in a dance hall, that's a damn lie. That is a lie. That is a wicked act. And all of that. Karma our reach ladies are now. Karma is what reaching Lady Sir. Lady Sir is saying that she repent. Lady Sir, you cannot repent unless you confess to the people that you have done bad things to. You need to confess to them and you need to go to God and kneel and ask Him for forgiveness. You are walking around with people like Spice and Lady and all this rest of artists up in your heart, and at the same time you're sitting there preaching. You're sitting there, so you're getting in a spirit, ladies, sir. You're not getting in a spirit. It's a demonic ways because you know what you have done over the years in dancehall. You have contributed of creating the demon that have been possessing dancehall. You have done that. And when somebody is not with you and supporting you, you make it look like say they're an enemy of you and a problem. Remember, you know, and the first me I talk about you in a long time, me I talk about you in a lady, sir. And I know. And I know me I talk about you a long time, me I talk about you. Because guess what happened? Once you have a hobby a man, listen, you see as a man, you see one time you see a man who's a Boaz, you know same as a Boaz. When you see a man who knows say, if you see a man and use a freak, and you know same as a freak, you know say that boy they a freak. You know. No boy, me can't see no boy over there say about him don't eat. Me help and say, dog, first of all, every man will eat, act a certain way. They must set certain way. So all of us know each other in comment. You use your money and do you want to do that, lady, sir. But at the end of the day, mama, I am not here disrespecting or putting you down. And people say, Doctor, why you tear down woman? You cannot tear down woman when they tear down themselves already. Let's keep it real. She's been hypocritical against these artists. Spice no see, you know? Lady, sir, you have never reached a platform where Spice reaching, lady, sir. You ever get a platform where Spice get? You know, see the little baby one the sense I try to fight up there and the leather so tall, by him go up on the one step in care and climb up. You know, see she a try to fight to get it. You know, see she a OD for herself and can't make it up. You know, notice? Ladies, sir, have you ever get the platform where Spice get? Have you ever come out, ladies, sir, with a man and say, this is my future of my husband and walk around and show her? No. You have never, mama. You never reached to that category, mama. You get bosses in our community. To our community, you're exposing our, but you don't get that big market, ladies, sir. You don't get it, mama. You have never get the platform what Spice get. Never. And that little one and censored and they want it so bad that he left all the way from Jamaica, right? and reach over here and do all kind of things. And them have him like a puppeteer around us, around us. I kick him go so, I kick him go so. Sun come wet him, rain come wet him, sun come dry him, them I kick him right. So, and now understand, say, Mama, there's a level to this thing. There's a level. The level you have to reach to get to this thing. And you decide, say, you want to do certain thing. Just like Dalton Harris, for example. A long time Dalton Harris stay so. Me know that long time. A long time Dalton Harris stay like that. And a lot of young girls and young boys who in the music industry, who they are Jamaica, who are behind the closet, who big man and a producer, remember, you know, a producer, you know. Producer broke out Dalton Harris, you know. Producers broke him out, you know. Left him family and come at town and producer take him and broke him out and told him like who's over his, you know. And then lock up behind the closet and pretend the whole time until guess what happened. When time he said the door open, just hold and say, ah, and run out. A long time he stay so. And a lot of people turn like him. A long and I don't know him turn so. A long time I know him and I know him stay like that. Long time in the panda line there. But who turn him so? Producers. Radio producer who promised him that they were going to make him be the biggest thing. Radio producer who say, me go make sure your song them play upon the radio. Radio producer who promised him say, yo, me go make sure you upon every rhythm will come out. Then turn around and take the people and boy pitney and turn him out in a one issue or whatever it is. It's the same thing them do to female artists. Promise these female artists. Say them are going to do all kind of things to them. And when they get the look of them done nothing. We gotta keep it real. Music is not what it is. Music is something where people see it and I say, oh, the artists that go on, oh, the artists that broke, oh, the artists have money. Some of them don't have any money, them broke and pauperize. And I really hope that Spice will never come out and answer Lady Sir. Because Lady Sir wants Spice to answer for people go look up and say, who name Lady Sir? Oh, she sing a song recently and buy the song. You can't use a baby for sell a song them. Because you all gringo in the business. You all dinosaur in the business. You cannot try to use a baby with the palm nipple buckle for sell your music, mama. You look the knowings. You want that relevancy. So you decide, say, you're going to just OD and forget about Christianity and come and say, you find time to read about Matthew, Luke and John and you find time to talk about Spice and whatever it is and read it. It is unfair. And God don't like ugly. You are unfair to the business, ladies, sir, and you're bad to the business, right? And you're trying to create something that is not going to benefit you in the end because people love Spice. No. She is the woman. No. And if you, right now, you're not a Christian, you know. You're not a Christian. You is not a Christian, lady, sir. You are using church to cover up all the dirty things that you have done and the bad things you have done. But let me tell you something, mama. You know, if you stop hide behind the pulpit and make it look like, say, you are doing good. You are not doing good. You're a hypocrite. You're over work the same way. You work over and do everything same way, mama. I'm telling you. And you think a little artist business I know when it come to over working thing? You think a little at them, the one the little gathering as, unless we never have a gathering. Because guess what happened? You're going out for one thing, and you get it, and you come out and keep it moving. You don't stay night. Because you say if you stay night, you always are going to involve in night. You're going out and say, yeah, we're going. More and the other man fix up the string, and you say when you get what you want, you cut the string and just keep it moving. That's how it go. You don't get up and do certain things every single day. You have a lot of confession to do to the industry and you won't confess. Come from behind the pulpit and just go out there and say, yo, people, you are going. Me try the Christian business and I find out, say, something is wrong with it. So here we are going. Me I come back on the other side there, you know. Me know they're not going to embrace me, you know. But here we are going. Me still I come up on the side because I need a food to eat. Things now go on the JPS light bill I go up every day. I don't want them come cut off my light again. And then me have to make the lady from Bermuda and whatever it is where you say, pay your light bill a stranger. Mama, it better when you're hungry, it better you ask for food. When you need money, you ask for money. Don't sit down and be a hypocrite and act like say you have it when you don't have it. When you broke, you broke. It's okay to be broke and it's okay to have money, mama. But you don't understand the farmer level there. And as much as all you do there going and whatever it is, come, we are calling you home. Come home. Come home. We are begging you, come home. Come over here, so, mama. Because you like over here, so. Come over here, so. We are begging you, come over here, so. At 2022, come on the side. We need a on the side because guess what happened? We need the gringo, the dinosaur, to the new thing. I hope Spice will never answer. I hope Spice you will never answer Lady Sir, because when you was down there and needed the support, she never supported you. She never supported you. She never embraced you. She have you as a person that don't worth nothing. And you manage, can't get the key to do what you want to do. Right? And now you reach a point in your life where you have enough money. When you look how much money Spice worth, and look how much money Lady Sir worth, and Lady Sir sing from Wappy Kill Joy, them something there make Lady Sir bad mind. Me I go look at so much money. How much money? What is the network of Lady Sir? Because I'm probably wrong. Let me see how much money Lady Sir. What is reggae? Hold on, let me see if I can find her before I come off. What is reggae artist Lady Sir network? What is reggae? What is the network of reggae artist Lady Sir?
According to Celebrity Net Worth, Lady Sir Net Worth, Marion Hall, better known as Lady Saw, is a Jamaican reggae singer who has a net worth of $500,000.
Jesus
also
Christ.
known as the Queen of Dancehall, Lady Saw gained her net worth through producing chart-topping hits from a young age.
Lady Sir network of $500,000. Wait a minute there. Lady Sir, your network. So you will tell me, say, when you da sing Suck Out and Bow Out, hold on a minute. No, Lady Sir, no Christianity guy with the money, hold on. What is reggae artist Spice network?
Here's a summary from Celebrity Net Worth. Grace Latoya Hamilton is a Jamaican dancehall recording artist, singer, and songwriter who has a net worth of $5 million.
Jesus Christ Almighty. No, Spice, let me go over you. Spice, 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 you need to get up. Spice, you need to get up. Lady Sir, you for tell me, say, Grace Hamilton Spice worth 5 million US and Lady Sir only worth 500,000. Lady Sir, you're really going to the church and make the church take away all of your money? Lady Sir, you're really going to the church and make the offering plate take away all of your money? No, this is not real. Wait a minute then. No, me have to go back again and say. No, something wrong. No. Last time I checked Lady Sir, she worth over must 2 million. What is reggae artist Lady Sir network? What is reggae artist Lady Sir network? See the $500,000. Something right, man. I don't think that's right. What is the network of reggae artist Lady Sir?
According to Celebrity Net Worth, Lady Saw Net Worth, Lady Saw Net Worth, Marion Hall, better known as Lady Saw, is a Jamaican reggae singer who has a net worth of $500,000. Also known.
What is reggae artist Spice network?
Here's a summary from Celebrity Net Worth. Grace Latoya Hamilton is a Jamaican dancehall recording artist, singer, and songwriter who has a net worth of $5 million.
Jesus Christ Almighty. Spice, let me go over you. Spice, Lady Sir, go over you. You need to call Mr. Ruben. Let me give Mr. Ruben number, Spice. Call Mr. Ruben. You have problem. Well, let me give Mr. Ruben number. This not look good. This don't look good. Let me give Mr. Ruben number. Let me give you the Oberman number. Call Mr. Ruben. See number here. 876 861 5619. 876 861 5619. 876 861 56.90, Mr. Ruben. Spice, you need guard up. This not look good. Lady sir, you fi tell me, say, you left dancehall and go in a church and make the church take away the whole of your money? You fi tell me, say, the church go with all of your money in a half plate, mama? You really make the church go with that? The last time I checked, I think it worth like 2 million US. You fi tell me, say, $500,000 you gone down to, mama? Jesus God Almighty, me tell you, say, the church are rip off, you know? Me tell you, say, the church is rip off. You really and truly make the church take all of your money. And then you gone down now to say, boy, you gone off a Spice. No me understand the bad mind activity. No me understand where the bad mind is. $5 million this are compared to 500,000 something right. I think Google give me the wrong maths. Oh my God, Spice, I'm sorry for you, mama. You need to guard up. Eh? You need to guard up. No, man. No, this is not good, people. This is so not good. Me cannot believe it. Me can't believe it. God believe me. No, me understand, say boy. No, me understand where the bad mind come from. Money is the root of all evil. Money. Money is the root of all evil. I cannot believe it. Oh my God. This is no good. I go have to call the other man and talk to the man for Spice. Eh? Spice, you need to guard up. Bad mind, lady, sir. No, may I call the other man. No, may I call the other man and talk to him. Honestly, I want to take this thing for joke. This not look good. No. I got. This not look good.
This is the end of the video. Let me know what you think about what Dr. Love have to say. That was a whole lot of information. So guys, more you drop your comment in the comment section. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Share this to a friend or two. Hit the subscribe button as well. If you have not yet subscribed and you're new here, you will be notified if you hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe.